The 2020 Kwaito Music House Awards nominees have been announced, and the awards ceremony is scheduled to take place on the 1st of August at Sun City. That will be held in the Northwest Province for the first time since inception 5 years ago. To talk to us about the nomination process and more on these awards, we're joined via Skype by Perfecta Malinga, the CEO of the event. Perfecta Malinga, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, and how are you this morning?
I'm great. It's so great to have you again on the show. First of all, take us through the preparations for the 1st of August. I mean, a date that is scheduled for, for awards to take place coming together as we're currently on lockdown. How were you able to make such a huge commitment of coming up with a date when there's no certainty on what level we will be at that time?
All right, thank you very much for having me on your show. All right, okay, we are currently, yes, as you know, that we are facing this COVID-19. The date has been set a long time ago, before we could even know that we will be affected by this epidemic. What I can say is that on the 1st of August, we are still on with our date, and we are not intending to change it in such a way that if it may be, we might be hosting this event online as we did with our nominations party. Our nomination process, it was online. And yeah, we are waiting to see as to how is this epidemic going, and then if possible, then we'll be doing them online.
Okay, so apart from that, what are other alternative plans? Should there be a need to move the event or move it to a later date or perhaps host it differently?
Okay, our plan, because we've been talking as Mzansi Kwaito House Music Management, as to we might change the date, but our intention this year is to celebrate women. And even if we can change the date from the 1st, but we still intend to do these awards on August, because our main theme this year is to celebrate women, and we are ready to celebrate women whether there is COVID-19 or not. But we are going to celebrate women as Mzansi Kwaito House Music Awards. Whether we celebrate them online, but the fact is, yes, we are going to go on with this event in August. Not sure of the date, the 1st, but yes, it will be happening in August this year in 2020.
Okay, now Perfecta, talk to us about the nominees for the different categories and what they stand to win, and then those especially that will walk away as winners of their various categories.
All right, we've got plenty of nominees. We've got our legends that are well known, and we've got our upcoming that are also known by other artists. And we've got our beautiful trophy. And because we are in this situation of COVID-19, we're still asking for the government to help us, because we have seen that our artists are currently affected and there's no income at all for them. Some of them got some relief fund from the government, and most of them didn't, especially our upcoming artists. And therefore, as Mzansi Kwaito House Music Awards, our wish is for them to go home with some amount of money, not only the trophy. Yes, we know that we've got a very beautiful trophy for them, but we intend that they also take home some money that will help them and improve their lives.
This is the 5th year running for these awards. Any surprises planned?
Yes, we've got so many surprises that unfortunately I'm not going to share with you. It's a surprise for those our followers. They will see all the surprises on our social media handles. But we've got plenty of surprises, and we still have to reveal our host, and it's somebody that is well known and loved by South Africans. And we've got plenty, and we've got people that might be on board, the sponsors, because we've been running these awards for 5 years without any funding, But because God is great, we know that this year, as we'll be celebrating women, we are going to succeed, and there are more surprises that we have for you guys.
So the kind of thought processes that you adopted this year, how different are they, in terms of coming up with the categories for the nominees compared to the previous years?
All right. This year we are showing off that we are big, and we are showing off that Kwaito is here, and Kwaito will not die. And we've got so many activities that we have planned, and we want to prove to not only to the South Africans but to the whole world that we've got Kwaito and House, which are our heritage, and we are going to celebrate more our upcoming artists, because we've realized that most of people do not recognize them and they don't celebrate them. So yes, we've got so many things. We've got new categories, because we've got about 21 categories, and we've added one new category, which is Amapiano. And most of the people are asking as to why Amapiano, because they are not Kwaito. But as Mzansi Kwaito House Music Awards, we are here to show them that Amapiano are born from Kwaito. So Amapiano are the child of Kwaito. So it's going to be lit, it's going to be exciting. Hence, we ask people to come and watch something that they've never seen before.
And I'm sure we're going to have a ball of a time, whether virtually or whether we make our way to Sun City. Perfecta, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me this morning. God bless you.
Well, thank you. That was Perfecta Malinga, the CEO of the Kwaito Music House Awards, talking to us about the nominations in the different categories for this year, as well as the plans for the event in August.